What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? House of Queens TV, my kings and my queens, my crowns and my tears, my babies. Get in here, get in here, get in here, get in here, get in here. Welcome to the palace, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. So the autopsy report has came out. So from what TMZ have obtained, the police report as well with the autopsy report, it's self-defense, y'all. It's self-defense. So now what is T Hood family gonna do? I've been hearing a lot of things about, they talking about it's gonna be some street justice. They said if no one is going to be arrested, because from what they know that this is not self-defense, they gonna get justice for their brother regardless. So I've been hearing a lot of talk around town that if ain't no arrest gonna be made because Kelsey won't tell the truth that her brother had pew they brother and unalive him, they gonna get some street justice. So what y'all think about it? So again, we already knew it was some domestic violence in this case. Y'all got, okay, baby, y'all need to take y'all asses over to Ratchet TV. Take y'all ass over to Ratchet TV, regardless of what y'all think about him or what he have done. But he was the only one that was protecting T Hood's family, and you know, even though he said he really didn't follow this case, but people were sending him information about T Hood and how he got down. And you know, a lot of people are still mad at him from the Maya Campbell situation when he had recorded her at the gas station, making him, you know, she was pumping his gas for some for drugs or whatever. So a lot of people are still mad about that situation right there. So from what we gather, that T Hood's sister, she's only 23 years old. So when growing up, so he's like 10 or 13 years older than her. I'm not sure, but she's not aware of a lot of things that her brother was doing because she is like 10 or 13 years younger than him. But she can't sit here and say that she don't know not one motherfucking thing. You can't sit here and say that you don't know anything your mother don't disclose to you about certain things. And that's a goddamn lie. She said her brother never been to jail. If he have, she don't know nothing about it because her mom don't tell her nothing. And it's like this, y'all. If you have been to jail, who the first person you calling? Male or female? If you've been to jail, who is the first person you calling? Yo mama, yo daddy, yo siblings. But most of all, if your parents are still here, the first person you calling is yo mama. Why? So she can come get your ass out of jail. So she said that he ain't never been to jail. He's an angel. And also, she also said that if Kelsey was getting beat on, as a public want to say, because she don't have no knowledge of this, how come she didn't call 911? She said all the years that they've been together, she ain't never called 911. Oh, we got a report that she have. She said, so where the reports at? And then also she said that also T Hood said that y'all, that they did not know where Kelsey stay at, right? She had to Google it. So she had to Google the address, but she couldn't Google none of this other shit that he been going through. And I also find something kind of strange. I went to the sister Instagram page, and it's kind of strange that, it's strange to me. If y'all go over there, y'all see her story. She just, since he been passed away, she just started posting her brother. I don't know the page that she just made because there's not a lot of pictures of there on her. So she probably just made that Instagram and she won't show us her real Instagram. But from the Instagram that she have showed that's public, I find it kind of strange that this girl just started posting her brother. It's suspicious. In the words of Dr. Umar, it's suspicious that this girl just now started posting her brother on her stories. If you love your brother and he stepped for you and you stepped for him, how come you just started posting your brother in your Instagram stories after he passed away? That's kind of strange. I mean, you didn't support, he's a rapper, right? So you didn't support your brother in his career before he passed away? It's suspicious. It's suspicious. But let's get into this because I'm talking already. I don't want this video to be too damn long. That's not what I came here for. But anyways, if y'all here for the first time, welcome on here to the palace. I'm your girl, House of Queens TV, baby. Welcome in, kings and queens, my crowns and my tier, my babies. Subscribe to the channel if you want to do so. Hit notification bell so every time I go live or upload, you guys be notified, right? You guys be what? Notified, right? And also, thumbs up the content. Why? Because it'll push me through the algorithm. And get down in the comment section. And so we get the comment section popping. Let's get it popping. So let's go. Let's get it, baby. Okay, y'all. So this is the gunshot wound autopsy report. So he has been pow 5 times in the back, the upper part of his by his shoulder, by the lower part of his shoulder, in the middle, the lower of his back. He got shot in the ass and both of his thighs. And then if you see the other image in the front when he's facing us, those are his exit wounds. So he got shot. They say he got shot 7 times, but this is a total of 6 times because we do not count the ones right there because those are exit wounds. So he got shot in his back and it exit through the front. So that's when he said he got shot in the torso and then his front of his thigh right there by the hip. No, those are exit wounds. So you don't count when you're doing autopsy. You don't count those. You count the main shots when you get shot. So if I get shot in the leg, in the back, and it exit out the front, those are not considered 2 shots. That's considered 1 shot. It just had an exit wound. So he got shot 6 times. Yes, he got shot 6 times, but those right there are exit wounds. So the ones in the back, the ones that count. So those are his shots right there. The topper by his shoulder blade, the lower part of his shoulder, the middle of his back, the top, and then the lower of his back, he got shot in the ass, and then both of his thighs. Those are the ones that you guys are supposed to count right there. So he got shot 6 times, not 7, 8, 9, 10. So when I read this police report, y'all, I'm not reading it from TMZ. I'm going by how I want to go by this police report. But so if y'all really want to see the whole thing, go to TMZ or someone else page, and y'all, I'm doing this how I want to do it from over here on this channel. So right here it says reports say Hood had pulled a gun during a heated argument with 2 other people inside his Georgia home. That was not his home. That was that was his house. But someone openly fired in self-defense, unaliving the rapper in August. Okay, so it's unclear in the report who is the shooter, but we already know that allegedly it's supposed to be Kai. That's who that shooter's supposed to be. But again, I said that Hood pulled a gun during a heated argument. So how do the Hood family do not know none of this? They don't know nothing. They is dumb. They don't know. They don't know shit. But everybody else knew. Before this police report had came out, before TMZ put their stamp on it, people was already talking. People in the neighborhood was already talking. They already said that, hey, Hood had a gun. He shot first, and that would cause Kai K, whatever his name is, to retaliate, and that's for him to start shooting. He overkilled, but again, he still shot at T Hood because T Hood opened fire first. Regardless of what they want to say about the young man and his activities, his what he be doing with other men, we don't care about none of that. They trying to ruin his reputation. If he's down low, that he's down low. We don't give a fuck about none of that. But if y'all have seen the video of I don't know, Kurt Frost's other brother, Kurt Frost's other son, not the one by Rashida, but his oldest son. If y'all, it's a video floating around that, hey, he got shot in the foot or the ankle. Unless he was doing a cheddar bob, unless he cheddar bobbed himself, somebody had pow that nigga, his ankle, his foot. Again, unless he cheddar bobbed himself, somebody pow that brother. Was that possibly T Hood? But moving on. So again, like I said, he had put a gun and they had an argument, and somebody opened fire. It was self-defense. He was unalive, and it's unclear in the report who the shooter was, but now we know who it was, allegedly. So Hood was rushed by ambulance to the hospital where he was pronounced unalive at the time. He has been dating the we ain't gonna do all that Love and Hip Hop, which she and Kurt ain't got shit to do with this, even though that's their daughter. But he was dating Kelsey. So again, I was gotta tag in Kurt and Rashida because due to their quote-unquote celebrity. So he was rushed to, but I thought they said the police was not called. The ambulance wasn't called. Did nobody come? I guess. I don't know. They don't know nothing, and I don't know nothing either. Everybody playing Tweedly and Tweedledum. Okay, so it says investigators were originally called to the scene on a report of a dispute between two people at the house in Snellsville, Georgia. Police identified Kay Frost, the son of Kurt and Rashida, as a prime suspect. Okay, so right here it says that they said that he was a prime suspect. So that means they talked to him, they investigated him, and they let him go. But from what T. Hood's sister said, and the mom said, that he was never questioned. They never took him down to the police station and questioned him about anything. But the police report says different. Regardless of if your son is a nothing ass nigga and he been terrorizing the neighborhood for months and months and months and years, they still have to do their job. And if you feel like it's injustice, you have to go to higher ups to get justice for your son. Talking on the internet, it might bring awareness, but hey, you want to do your part as a family to get justice, because you said that it was not self-defense. But hey, this right here clearly say it was. Your son, your brother, he openly fired at them first, causing them to retaliate and shoot back. They always said that he keep that thing, he keep that 555. He keep that 555 on them. So he keep that fight on them. And then, you know, he was doing what he was doing to the sister. And they was like, you got us fucked up. We tired of this shit. I'm tired of her getting beat on and her crying and shit like that. And I'm just keeping a blind eye to it. But still, at the end of the day, that's my family. Like y'all said, y'all gonna step for y'all brother. He was doing the same thing. He was stepping for his fucking sister. So again, they said he was never questioned. This right here says that the police identified Kay Frost, the son of Kurt and Rashida, as a prime suspect. But no charges has been filed yet. Police are still investigating to determine whether the shooter acted in self-defense. Right? Right. That's what it says. He is a prime suspect, but no charges was filed yet. So they still probably investigating it. But the police still investigating it to determine whether the shooter acted in self-defense, only because of how many shots that he shot. Maybe he was scared. He was nervous. He was probably shooting blindly. He was shooting until he emptied the goddamn clip. Yeah, he was shooting at him. He was running away. You know how people like shoot and still be like, you know, they running away, but they still be shooting. Probably that's what he was doing. He was running away and he was shooting. And that's probably, you know, he got shot, you know, in the back, whatever. But still, sorry for their loss. Sorry for their loss. I understand a loss of a family member. But you can't sit here and say that your brother was not a menace to society when there are multiple videos of him doing this type of bullshit to Vanessa. Y'all remember when he got shot in April? Do y'all remember when he got shot in April? Yeah, that was behind that girl. She's supposed to be doing the goddamn video with Ratchet TV, but if y'all go watch the video, they said, Vanessa's on our way to our house. We gonna let you talk to her with us around so they can paint the narrative, so they can say, hey, don't answer that question. Don't say this, don't say that. Because at first, she was gonna do a sit down with Ratchet TV. And then the sister and the homeboy, whoever he is, they was like, nah, she on her way over here, and then you can talk to her. But it's never happened. I wonder why. Moving on. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you want to do so. So again, why I keep saying Ratchet TV, because again, Ratchet TV is the only person who did a sit down with the mother, the sister, and whoever that other nigga that was in the background that said that he was a brother. We don't know who the fuck the nigga is. We just talking shit. So Ratchet TV is the only people that obtain a close connection with T. Hood's mother and sister. And so when questions was being asked and they didn't want to answer them, they was like, well, how come if she was being beat on by T Hood and this, that, and the third, how come she never called the police? How come there's not a police report of my brother being physically abusive to Kelsey? He ain't never been arrested for domestic violence, but that also was a lie. There has been a report that came out that he got child endangerment charges. He has family violence towards his baby mother. It's a lot of shit that done came out, so they should have just, like Kurt and shit and them did, shut the fuck up. Because now it's a lot of shit coming out the woodwork on how a menace to society your brother is, regardless of how the situation happened. Again, prayers out to the family, but they want to try to paint Kelsey as a bad child, that she's abusive and all this kind of shit. When he did that video only, it didn't paint her as a violent person, because she didn't hit him. She slapped the phone out of his hand because he was antagonizing her. But again, we don't know what they be doing behind closed doors. They get on these drugs and goddamn shit. They want to get angry and fight each other and have sex, be freaky bases and goddamn shit. That angry sex is that good sex? Damn it. You get to arguing and fussing and fighting, then you get horny, you be like, come and fuck the shit out of me. That's what they was doing. Yeah, that is what they was doing. Allegedly. But anyways, y'all. So they want to sit here and say that if she was getting physically abused, abused on and all other kind of shit, how come there is not a police report? Well, my, what this say? We also obtained another police report from March 2025 where Kelsey called 911 and said T Hood had made off with her Benz and Black Mac Mini following an argument after a out at the club. And they out the club. So this is the time when a friend came up here and said, hey, he broke into the garage and all this and that and the third. But, my bad. Hold on, y'all. What's going on? So again, the sister said that her brother ain't never been in jail. She don't know anything about that. And that could be true. But when a person go to jail or something happen, they gonna call mama. They gonna run home to mama. And then mama gonna be up crying, or she gonna be doing this, and the child gonna come like, Mom, what's going on with you? Then mama gonna say, oh, whoop, 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 whoop. T-Hood, whoop, whoop, whoop. So you can't sit there and say that your mama don't talk to y'all about y'all brother. That's a lie. But like, hey, your brother went to jail again. What? Again? For what? For whoop, 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 whoop. Don't sit and act like, and it's a black household. This is a ghetto ass household. This ain't one of these fucking holy endowed type of household. This is a I'm a thug ass type of household. So the mama in there, because you can't sit there and say, if y'all watch Ratchet TV and y'all hear how this girl be giving it up, she got a reckless ass mouth. She disrespectful. She disrespectful as fuck. She don't even respect her fucking mama. You sitting here cussing at other grown ass people, and your mama sitting right there not correcting your ass. But anyways, that's a household. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm just here to give me on the news. But the girl is disrespectful as fuck. So again, she Googled the address the night, allegedly, when her brother got pow, but she couldn't Google none of these charges. All this shit is public knowledge. Majority of this shit is public knowledge. So again, Kelsey have called 911 in the past, but she never wanted him arrested. She just wanted him to get the fuck up out of there because she probably couldn't take it. The girl only weighed like fucking 2 pounds solid. The girl ain't nothing but fucking skin and bone. The girl, she lit her. She ain't causing no damage to this nigga, even though he ain't that bigger than her, but he's bigger than her. The girl, that damn walking skeleton. You need to eat something, goddammit, girl. Put the drugs down. Shit, fuck. Anyways, there was a police report. They kept saying that, he do this shit and then he be on the run. He's Speedy Gonzalez. He can't sit there and take his shit like a man. He do this shit and run. Yeah, that's what he do. So again, police report has been, she had been calling the police on this nigga, and she get back with him. That's that's that toxic love. That's they toxic love. They in a toxic relationship. Hey, but that's who she wanna be with. Her people can't tell her what to do because again, she is grown. But again, so that's what I wanted to come and tell y'all and let y'all know that the police report the autopsy report came out. He was shot in the back. Y'all heard what the police said, that they are still investigating, but from what we know, most likely this is self-defense. They treating this as self-fucking defense. And again, I'm sorry he lost his life, but you can't keep putting hands and feet and toes on people and thinking that you're gonna keep getting away with it. You slid, and motherfuckers want to start ice skating. He was skating, and then he want to start ice skating. Everybody have a death date, and the way he came, it was tragedy. He be out here running of a muck, shooting at people, and now he's got shot at, and it caused him his demise. Prayers for the family on both sides, and I hate to see this, but hey, justice have been served for the Frost family, and I don't know what to say about T Hood and their family, but again, they said it was gonna get some justice, and it might be some street justice. So is we gonna look up and see maybe Kelsey or Kai K, whatever his name is, gonna be unalive? We don't fucking know, but that's what the T Hood family said. We gonna get with justice. We gonna get justice regardless if it's street justice or not. We gonna get justice. So hey, we gonna look up one day and Kelsey gonna be unalive, or whoever gonna be unalive. We don't fucking know. That's hearsay, but can't say hearsay because the girl and the dude said the same thing. So hey, y'all said it. Even if y'all didn't do it, y'all fucking said it. So let me know this down in the comments, and let me know what y'all think about this entire situation. Do y'all think that anyone gonna be arrested in this debacle? I think no. That's my honest opinion. I think no. But let me know what y'all think. This your girl, House of Queens TV, and I'll catch y'all on there. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like, and let's get in the comments and get the conversation popping. I'll see y'all next time. So again, this is them. I just want to give out a look at the guy Kane, Kelsey, Rashida, and Kurt. If y'all come over here, y'all never know who's who. The guy with the arrow point, that's Kai K. You got Rashida next to her son. You got Kurt Frost in the middle, and then you got Kelsey. Those are the people that's involved allegedly in this whole debacle. And you also got one person that's missing, is a guy that got shot in the ankle or the foot, the other brother. So they didn't even mention nothing about him. He was shot. He was shot. So they said he pulled out a gun. When they said that T Hood pulled out a gun. So ain't nobody talking about that. I don't see anybody talking about that the other brother was shot in the ankle or the foot. Again, let's get a conversation popping. Let me know what y'all think about the situation. Love y'all. Bye.